What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Lazy Player's Guide to 99. In this episode, we are going to be covering the crafting skill, and I want to warn you guys now, this episode is going to be long. There are a lot of methods of crafting that are AFK and some that are semi-AFK, and I'm going to be covering 5 of them. So if you don't want to sit through the whole video, or you might be looking for something a little bit more specific, check the description down below. There are timestamps. As usual, I'm still looking for the best loot screenshots in all of RuneScape. So if you have a loot tab, please send it to my email address for your chance to be featured in an upcoming video. Additionally, I would like to say thank you for all of the kind words and the great comments throughout the first 3 videos of this series. It means a lot, and it means a lot to me to make me want to keep putting these videos out. So thank you guys. But with that, let's go ahead and get into the Lazy Player's Guide to 99 crafting. Alright everybody, so getting into this guide, crafting is an incredibly diverse skill with multiple ways to get 99 while still being lazy. I am going to show you 5 of those ways to get 99, and I'm obviously going to try to get you there in the laziest way possible. So just to reiterate, this guide is going to be long. Check the timestamps below for what you might be interested or looking for. So the first thing that I want to get into is the crafting XP rewards that you can get from quests. Now, as for the image up on the screen, you can see that there are quite a few quests that do reward you with crafting XP. Normally, I would go through all of the quests and their XP, but since there's so many of them, if you want to check it out, you can pause the video and resume once you're done checking it out. But as for the total XP, you can get 93,143 crafting XP just from questing alone. Now, in the grand scheme of things, getting 99, that's not a lot of XP, but it can help you get a boost when you're in the earlier levels, but it's not that important, so don't really worry about the crafting XP from quests. Do it later whenever you have time. Alright, so let's jump right into this guide with Method 1 and Gold Bracelets. You guys are probably going to hate me for listing this, but it is extremely lazy. So, from level 1 to 7, the first thing we are going to be doing is crafting leather gloves. The items that you will need for this are a leather, needle, and thread. You'll need to purchase 48 leathers or kill 48 cows, get the cow hides tanned. For an experience of 650, you will get 13.8 experience per crafted leather gloves. As for the XP per hour, I didn't figure this out. It's pretty insignificant. It won't take that long, only 3 to 5 minutes. As for the cost, it's going to be about 9,000 to 9,100 GP, and you're pretty much going to lose all of that when you sell the gloves back to the Grand Exchange. Or maybe you're a leather connoisseur. You might keep them. Following this, from level 7 all the way to level 99, you can craft gold bracelets, and the items you will need for this are a gold bar and a bracelet mold. You will need to do 521,352 gold bracelets to get to level 99 at an experience of 25 per gold bracelet for a total XP of 13,033,781. As for XP per hour, you can get a maximum of 42,000, but realistically, you're probably going to see between 36 and 40,000. As for time, it's going to take you 325 to 362 hours, and that's pretty comparable to like rune crafting. As for a cost, it's only going to cost you an overhead price tag of 41.2 million GP, and you will actually profit somewhere around 60 million by getting 99 this way. Now, I honestly don't know if anybody has ever done 99 crafting this way, but hey, it is 60 mil profit in the end if you want to spend that 300 plus hours on it. But as for another method for profit for new accounts, if you do want to follow this way, following level 1 to 7, you can then make leather boots from level 7 to 10 for this method. You'll need to get 31 more leather and craft the leather boots. Leather boots will grant you 16.25 experience each, and this will take you less than 5 minutes to achieve, assuming you already have the leather to craft the boots. Now, from level 10 to level 54, you can craft bowstrings, and the items that you will need for this are flax, which are only 3 GP on the Grand Exchange. You will need to do 11,033. You will get 15 experience per bowstring and 165,482 total experience. As for the XP per hour, very low, 20,100 at a maximum, but realistically you can probably expect 18 to 20,000. As for time, it will take you 8 to 9.5 hours, and it will cost you 31,000 GP. Now, in terms of profit, you're going to see somewhere between 1.9 and 2 million GP. Now this is great for new accounts because it requires a low crafting level, which is easy to get, and if you are on a new account, you can easily make money that will start to get you ahead in the game at a very early level. So if you're new to the game, consider this method. It does take time, it is a grind, but it can be well worth it in getting the ball rolling on your new account. One more thing that I do want to add, you can use that profit from crafting the bowstrings to buy gold bars if you want to follow up with that method and then just make continuous profit from there. I also want to say that once you reach level 54 by spinning flax, this will open up the possibility of crafting Battlestaves, which can grant you a decent amount of XP per hour. We will cover Battlestaves a bit later in this guide, but if you'd like to jump to this section of the guide, once again, check out those timestamps in the description below. Up next is going to be method 2, and this is going to be glass blowing. Glass blowing is a great way to get 99 crafting because it's generally pretty cheap compared to other methods, and it is extremely AFK. You can start blowing glass at level 1 and do it all the way to level 99, and you can blow roughly 1700 to 1800 glass per hour. For all glass blowing, you'll need the same two items, which are molten glass and a glass blowing pipe. Alright, from level 1 to level 4, you're going to be crafting beer glasses. You will need to do 17 of these. You will get 17 experience per beer glass for a total of 276. As for XP per hour, 29,000. It will only take you less than 2 minutes to get from level 1 to 4. It will cost you 2,500 GP, and as for profit, you are going to be in the hole for 1,750 GP. From level 4 to 12, you will be crafting empty candle lanterns. You will need to purchase 69 molten glass for this. As for experience, you will get 19 each for a total of 1,308. As for XP per hour, 32,000. It will take you between 4 and 6 minutes to get from level 4 to 12. As for cost, it will cost you 10,100 GP, and profit, you are going to be negative 9,600. From level 12 to level 33, you'll be crafting empty oil lamps. You will need to purchase 667 molten glass. As for experience, you will get 25 each for a total of 16,663. XP per hour is 43,000. It will take you between 15 and 30 minutes to do this. It will cost you somewhere between 97 and 100,000 GP. As for profit, you are going to lose about 95,000 GP. From level 33 to level 42, you'll be crafting vials. You will need 780 molten glass to do this. Experience is going to be 35 each for a total of 27,282. As for XP per hour, 60,000. It will take you between 25 and 35 minutes to do this, and it will cost you between 110,000 and 115,000 GP. As for profit, they only sell for like 2 or 3 each, so you're going to be losing 108,000 to 113,000 GP. For the quick hop from level 42 to level 46, you'll be crafting empty fish bowls. You will need to do 529 of these for an experience of 42.5 each, or 22,454 total XP. As for XP per hour, you can get 72,000. It will take you between 20 and 30 minutes. The cost will be 76 to 78,000 GP, and you will lose between 75 and 77,000 GP. Now at this point we have two options. One is going to be level 46 to level 49, and the other is also going to be level 46 but all the way to level 99. For this method, we'll do 46 to 49 first. As for the crafted item, it's going to be unpowered orbs. You'll need to buy 453 molten glass for this. You will get 52.5 experience for each unpowered orb, or a total of 23,738. You can get 90,000 XP per hour from this. As for time, it'll be about 15 to 20 minutes from level 46 to 49. It will cost you between 64 and 66,000, and you will lose 28,000 to 30,000. As for the other method, or rather the same method but from level 46 to level 99, once again unpowered orbs, this time you will need to purchase 246,980 molten glass. You will still get 52.5 experience per, and for a total XP of 12,966,448, still 90,000 experience per hour, but as for time, it will take you between 140 and 144 hours, which honestly isn't really that bad. As for cost, somewhere between 36 and 36.1 mil, and you will lose 16 to 16.1 mil. Now, some people do choose to do this because 90,000 XP per hour, it's not nearly the best you can get for crafting, but it is a viable way to get 99 very AFK and lose a minimal amount of money. So assuming you didn't want to go that route and do the unpowered orbs all the way to level 99, maybe you want to get there a little faster, from level 49 to level 87, you'll be crafting lantern lenses. you will need to buy 70,556 molten glass. You will get 55 experience each for a total of 3,880,573. Experience per hour is just a little bit better than the unpowered orbs at 94,000. It will take you 40 to 42 hours, cost you 10.25 to 10.35 mil, and as for profit, you will lose 9 to 9.3 mil. And for the home stretch from level 87 to level 99, you'll be crafting empty light orbs. You will have to purchase 129,460 molten glass. You'll get 70 experience each for a total of 9,062,137. As for the XP per hour, it is the best of the glass blowing at 119,000. It will take you between 75 and 77 hours to do this. And as for a cost, it is going to be 18.8 to 19 mil. As for the profit, you are going to lose all of that because these light orbs are not sold. They are not tradable unless you finish them. But even if you do finish them, they are highly undesirable. So you can plan on losing all of that cost and just chalk it up to a loss. But at the end, you'll still be level 99. Moving right along, we're going to jump into method 3, which is going to be Battlestaves, and we're going to start this part of the guide at level 54. Now, if you skip to this, I'll do a quick recap. What you can do here is from level 1 to level 7, you can make leather gloves, and then from level 7 to level 54, you can make gold bracelets out of gold bars, and you will profit from this. Additionally, you can also do from level 10 to level 54, you can do flax spun into bowstrings, which you will also profit from. So let's go ahead and get into this. Level 54 to level 58, your crafted item is going to be water battle staffs. You will need a battle staff and a water orb to do this. You'll need to purchase 736 of each. You will get 100 experience each for 73,594. As for the experience per hour, a huge jump. It's going to be 245,000 per hour. As for time, it will only take you between 15 and 25 minutes. It will cost you 7.05 to 7.15 mil. As for profit, you will lose 450,000 to 500,000 GP. Just as a side note, this is where crafting starts to get a little bit expensive if you do this method. From level 58 to level 62, your crafted item will be Earth Battle Staffs. As for the items you will need, Battle Staves and Earth Orbs, you will need 972 of each. As for experience, it will be 112.5 per crafted battle staff for a total of 109,338. You can get 275,000 experience per hour doing this. It will take you between 25 and 35 minutes, cost you 9.1 to 9.2 mil, and as for a profit, you will lose 400 to 450k. From level 62 to level 66, your crafted item will be Fire Battle Staffs. The items you will need are Battle Staffs and Fire Orbs. You will need to purchase 1,230 of each. You will get 125 experience per completed Fire Battle Staff for a total XP of 162,450. You can get 306,000 experience per hour doing this. It will take you between 30 and 45 minutes, cost you 11.7 to 11.85 million, and your profit will be negative 700 to 850k. And for the long haul from 66 to 99, you might be asking yourself, does anyone do this? Well, yes, some people do. As for the crafted item, Air Battle Staffs, you will need Battle Staffs and Air Orbs. You will need to purchase 91,187 of each. As for experience, 137.5 per crafted Air Battle Staff for a total XP of 12,538,177. You can get 336,000 experience per hour. As for time, 37 to 42 hours, and the overhead cost will be 862 to 863 million GP, but don't worry, you don't have to spend all of that at the same time. You can buy little chunks here and there. As for the profit, you will lose between 49 and 50 million GP, which really, for the crafting skill, is not bad. If you think that's bad, wait until we get to the next method. And speaking of that next method, this is going to be method 4, dragon hide bodies. Now, I'm going to recommend only using this method if you have the money to blow, if you're a richer player or better well-off player. We're going to start here at level 77, and we're going to start at level 77 because green dragon hide bodies are the equivalent XP per hour of fire battle staffs, and blue dragon hide bodies are only 10,000 XP per hour faster than air battle staffs. Additionally, battle staffs are much cheaper to craft than the dragon hide bodies, and better. So from level 77 to level 84, we will be crafting red D-hide bodies. The items you will need are red dragon leather, needle, and thread. You will need to purchase 18,921 red dragon leathers, and this will allow you to create 6,307 red d'hide bodies. You can get 234 experience per crafted body for a total of 1,475,792. Experience per hour, 396,000. The time it will take you, 4 to 5 hours. It will cost you between 49.9 and 50.1 mil. As for profit, you're going to lose 12.1 to 12.3 mil. From level 84 to level 99, you'll be crafting black d'hide bodies, which is the fastest crafting XP in the game. As for the items needed, you will need black dragon leather, needle, and thread. You will need to purchase 117,246 black dragon leathers, which will allow you to create 39,082 black d'hide bodies. As for experience, you will get 258 experience per d'hide body for a total experience of 10,083,058. Experience per hour, 425,000. And time, 23 to 26 hours. As for the cost, the overhead will be 376 to 377 mil, which is significantly less than the overhead of Battlestaves. But as for the profit, you will lose 87 to 88 mil. So altogether from level 77 to level 99, you were looking at losing around 100 million GP if you want to go this route. It is semi-AFK, but it is not nearly as AFK as gold bracelets or glass blowing. So if you're looking for a semi-AFK way and a very expensive way, you can go with this route. And finally, we have made it to the final method, which is going to be method 5, and this is going to be amethyst cutting. For this method, the only thing we'll actually need is the amethyst ore and a chisel. From level 83 to level 85, your crafted item will be amethyst bolt tips. You will need to purchase 9,758 amethyst ore. You will get 60 experience per cut amethyst ore for a total of 585,480. As for experience per hour, 165,000. It will take you between 3.5 and 4.5 hours. It will cost you somewhere between 33.6 and 33.7 million GP. As for profit, minus 150 to 200k, not bad at all. And from level 85 all the way to level 99, you're going to be crafting amethyst arrow tips. You will need to purchase 162,930 amethyst ore. Once again, you will get 60 experience per cut amethyst for a total of 9,775,837. As for the XP per hour, it is still 165,000, and the time it will take you is 59 to 61 hours. As for cost, 562 to 563 mil, and the profit, you're only going to lose between 350 and 450k. Amethyst is a great way to get 99 crafting for a decent price because you get 15 bolt tips and 15 arrow tips per each ore. Now you actually can do amethyst javelin heads from 87 onward, but you only get 5 of those per amethyst ore, and the profit loss is somewhere like 7 million GP. So why do that when you can just do amethyst arrow tips? People buy those because they are great for fletching, and the amethyst arrows are very popular in PVM scenarios. Although the overhead cost is pretty high, you can do this a little at a time, or buy whatever you can afford at the time, sell the finished product, and then continue on. Overall, you're only looking at losing a total of somewhere between about 500 to 700k from 83 to 99 crafting. So this is pretty much the cheapest way and one of the most AFK ways to get 99 crafting. I'm going to go with, you guys might not have known about this because I'll be honest with you, I didn't know about this before I made this video. After I did a little bit of research, I figured this out for myself. Now I look back on it and say, man, I could have just spent a little bit more time getting 99 crafting because I went the black dragonhide body route, and whew, that was expensive. Alright everybody, that is going to do it for the Lazy Player's Guide to 99 Crafting. I sincerely hope that you have learned something from this video. Maybe one of these methods you didn't know before, and now you might be considering using it to get to 99 Crafting. But as usual, if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up down below. They really do help the video's popularity. If you have any questions, comments, or constructive criticism, you can leave that in the comments section down below. I try to get to every single one that I possibly can. And if you haven't done so yet, you can tap that subscribe button down there in the corner. Turn on the little bell icon. It will let you know whenever I upload new content. So that is going to do it, guys. I will see y'all on the next video. Take it easy, everybody.